Oh, there's one thing I realized is that today is day 5, but I haven't updated the day 5 thing right here. So I think it's kind of like a project built. We're working on first project, so we are building a. We have also mastered a couple of new concepts, but which is kind of hard to track. But yeah, we are also starting with the master system design, right? So we are trying to create database, but right now we shifted from website. I mean, so we're kind of going on for a website right now. So yeah. I mean, so we'll just pause to what we were actually doing here. So as you guys can see, like, so we create a local host where we kind of like create websites and we have these products and we can like kind of like upload products, right? But now we need the software to actually differentiate who is the user and who is like the customer. So for that we need to go here and I think I did something good here. I mean, I did actually like, yeah. So this problem did appear and let's just yeah, okay, so yeah, this is a problem which is kind of useless and I already solved it. So let's just delete this bad boy. Yep, buddy. I mean, so what we can do is called next catalog, right? And curated product curation engine reciprocity. So you can just like add anything that you want. Like I added this product, right? Can I remove it? Can I? Okay, cancel it. For some reason, opened it 2 times. I cannot like remove it. Okay. Now I want like it to differentiate between who is the consumer and who is the user. That's one thing I wanted it to do. But for example, I do need to actually like provide in description, and then you need to remove like this is a product repository, right? So this was the prompt generator here. We have like the prompt generator going on outside. So let's just rename this real quick. Prompt generator. Prompt generator. Yeah, this. So this is like a you've got a prompt generator generates prompt software design structure, like how the structure works. Actually, I did actually created some. Why did I did that in the branch, right? I shouldn't have done that in the branch for some reason. Yeah, I did that in the branch, which is kind of a good. I'm just a smart guy. Ha ha ha. Right, but now I think what we do need is like we do need to design the system, which is like the most important thing. And I think that is like I do not have like any drawing. Like I cannot draw like literally like here. I cannot draw. So that is like even if I do have Excalibur, I mean I cannot draw, which is another problem we got here. So we've got a simple explanation. So what do we got here is like we got a basic design. Let me just full screen this bad boy. So we got a basic design. I can draw like that, which is just fine, I suppose. It's not that bad, but it's really bad drawing from my one finger. Okay, what are you even trying to do, buddy? Oh yeah. So I mean it's all right. We can kind of like work with it. It's better than nothing. I mean, I'm still streaming, right? So yeah, we are streaming. I don't even know if I'm live or not, but who cares? So this is the README text of the system generated for us because if you're wondering what I'm using right now, I'm using like anti-gravity, um, what do you call it? IDE, right? Like yeah, so that's what I'm actually using right now to generate all this. So this next catalog, like thank you for actually giving to next catalog. Can we not take it out here or somewhere? Like let's say for example, if I just take it out, can I not take it outside of the? Okay, I'm not taking. I can't do that. Okay, that's good. Right. What this software does, next catalog is a digital catalog where you can display products. It lets you upload the image of the product, add price and a description of the product, view a clean, organized gallery of all the product you've published, right? So it gives us a like a gallery. I mean, so this is like, for example, we are currently, let's say we are designing it for the one who's actually producing. So if we are designing, let's let's design it for the one that is producing. Right. So we are currently designing it for the one that is producing, which we are right now. It should be a very good website. I mean, we have a user catalog, and I think what about if we just open this user catalog in a simple notepad file? So we can just go to like our Windows E File Explorer, and then we can go to like our local disk E, D, if not ED. I mean, right. Here we can go to like Python work. We have Python work trees. We have project scanner. Wait, what is project scanner? What the fuck? I mean, let's just. Oh, it's that. I remember it now, but we are not actually working on that. So let's just remove project scanner. We have a basic website. README, we can just open it manually. We can use a notepad. We do not have Obsidian, right, as an option to open this bad boy up, which is all right, honestly. XML is designed extreme. Okay, chat. Fuck this. What's that? All products are saved, meaning okay. I mean, is there simultaneously update? Because if I just go here and if I control S, I mean, it saves up. That means it must simultaneously update itself. Yes. For the one that is producing, all publishing products are saved, meaning they will not disappear even if you close the page or restart your computer, which is kind of good. But I mean, they should be in the database. Like, what do we want? They should be in the database, and maybe we could recover them, and maybe we could recover. But it's better to delete them. But it's better to delete them. Save space. But if the website is small level, it's fine. The major components are into 3. The front end, this is where your website page, the CU browser, forms, buttons, inputs, and visual crypted product. It's only job to click what you type or select the file or show the catalog, the back, and the brain. It runs the background and listens to information. Its job is to make sure the data is valid. For example, ensuring you didn't forget the price or the description of the safety process. The database, this is a single finder computer named products.db. It acts like a spelling cabinet name, and the database sends the product info. Yeah. How data flows through the system. When you add a product, the data goes on a simple journey. You select a picture, you type a price and description of the website, and click the published product. The background engine backend. The backend engine checks that everything is filled out correctly, saves the picture to a folder. Ah, so this is like, yeah, save the picture to the folder and logs the details to electronic filing cabinet database. Updates immediately show your newly saved product card. To run a catalog, when you can follow the simple route, open the terminal, command this folder. Yeah, open the browser. Okay, now found. Okay, I'm sorry for that. And yeah, but if we do come back to the job, I mean, we have a front end and a back end. So now we already have a structure, which is pretty beautiful if you were to ask me, right? Which is pretty beautiful. Like, look at here. I mean, but I do need all of my components here somewhere. Like, yeah, I mean, I'm not used to I'm used to multiple monitor using multiple. So we have like here, we have the front end, right? Control Z actually. Here we have like Control Z. So here we have like this is our front end, this is our back end, and this is our, okay, like the database. Here's the things are stored. So here's the things are stored. Okay, what the hell I'm doing? It's impossible, guys. It's pretty much impossible. But tomorrow my delivery is coming, so that would allow me to get what I want. And I don't know why this is Control Z. Yeah. So what is the connection, right? Okay, actually, I do need a charger. Sooner or later, I would need a charger, right? I mean, definitely I would need a charger. Let me just connect the charger real quick, though it would hardly take a sec. Right. Yeah, so charger is kind of connected now. That is out of the picture. So we got this too. Alright. So now the laptop is charging, the AC is there, and we can have some pillows to actually put a bad boy there. I suppose if the charger supposed that much length, which I hope it kinda does. Alright, so we got the basic components of all the stuff that we need. Damn. Yeah. So now I think the major part is like how do you get this done or get this going, right? Yeah. So we did got the text document, so we did understood how the system's working. But I do need to draw, man. I do need to draw. This is creating a lot of friction because I do need a paper to rationalize my thoughts, and I do not have that. And for some reason, I'm feeling that tired too because I just slept 5 hours a day today. But how do we make sure that this gets connected, right? Like, we got the basic system, but now what we want to do is like we want to separate, like we want to have two interfaces connected to the same this. All right, so I mean, I do not want them to be interconnected. I mean, another interface which is like opens up on the basis of like this. So on the basis of are you a user or like a person like who is actually the person. So you're like you're either a user or either you are the business owner, right? So either you're the business owner. I literally fucking cannot draw on my laptop. I did bought that, you know, what do you call it, Xpen or something. So yeah, when I go back home, I have a like, you know, I was used to draw with mouse, and mouse is just way better than touchpad. But I've got the Xpen, so I can draw pretty efficiently. So this will allow us to know, okay, there's two interfaces connected, and these two interfaces, like this would always going to lead to backend, which is always going to lead to our storage. All right, so now we have to create a system that actually checks whether that, yeah. So we have like another system that actually checks. So for that, how would you actually say the command for prompt for that? It's like, okay, so how about you create another system which checks whether you are the person who's actually has a business, right, and is uploading the product of your business, or whether you are a user. So once it checks whether you are a user or a business owner, which is uploading its product there, it does that, and it creates two different interfaces. Those interfaces once again attach back to the backend, which once again attach back to a database, like, you know, which is like, you know, you named it products.db, right? So attached to that. So it's like, so there's one system that actually checks whether you are a user or not, or whether you are a business owner. On the basis of that, it kind of like asks you to, it kind of like shift you into two different actually infrastructure, or how I say the dashboards. So like if one you have like, you know, a business owner dashboard, and on another you have like a consumer dashboard which can just see the products, and the business owner would just see the see the like uploading products and different stuff like that, and how many sales are there and all that. But don't actually create the complex structure right now. For that, just creates like this basic upgrade. Right, and what I want you to do is like, and what I want you to do is make the website more aesthetic, not gamer type. Make it more aesthetic, as if it's a professional website which is just designed to buy all kinds of different products, which are like, you know, which has like, yeah, make it more aesthetic and white and light colored and toned like that. Yeah, do something like that. हाँ बेटा क्या हुआ? ये रहा charger. Yeah, so I think we did got that. I mean, I could actually create a script that genuinely improves that. Some a role, a stage where person after logging the application should automatically redirect owner dashboard. Description. Yeah, we did got way better prompts than what I generated. Right, so let's just hope this works efficiently. And there's another thing I want to do. You to do is that to update the readme.txt each time when we are actually creating iteration to this main file or main project. So each time we are improving or building the next part of the project, what I want you to do is upload, like, you know, update the readme.txt always, so that I can understand what's going on, how we actually created new structures, and how all of that connects into one big thing. See what I'm saying? Now it should start working on that. Beautiful. I did actually ask the script. We are building a software, or we are designing a software now. Everything. Oh, it creates an implementation plan, which is awesome. Which is kind of an awesome. It creates an implementation. And we're still slow. See the new user table, modify. Yeah, I think okay, it's actually created a very basic amount of like the entire structure and how all of this goes. So this should be fine, right? Oh, then it creates tags by itself. This is the one of the first. Okay. I think I did updated the settings. Error settings extensions open queue. Okay, so now what I want you to do is actually improve like the quality of the website. So for example, it's not really that aesthetic. You have improved it a lot, but I'm still not satisfied with the improvements. Make it more aesthetics. And there's a couple of problems with the search bar. There's another problem with the like it's not really that feel that the feel of the website is not premium. It like feels like a cheap website that anyone can create using AI. So that's another thing. The name, and change the name of the website from like from Nextcatalog to UA Enterprises, right? No, actually change it to modern color point, right? Change it to that, right? And improve like create a new better logo for like model color point, modern, like it's modern color point, right? So you could have like a brush or something that goes with it, but make it something aesthetic, really really awesome. And as soon as someone joins the website, create a dashboard, like not exactly a dashboard, sorry, creates a simple interface. As soon as someone opens the website, there's that interface comes into which tries to brand the molecular point, and also there are a couple of lines which are floating, and in a bubble which looks really aesthetic. So like the background should be like light color, or like something which is like easier or soft to the eyes. It could be cyan, it could be anything, and then like these bubbles, like not exactly like a bubble, but lines which almost look like a bubble floating, which talks about the reviews of how people like this website or how much they like it, something like that, right? So create this structure in the front end, right? And also improve the, like as soon as you upload an image, like the file manager opens 2 times. So solve that bug, and remove every bug and errors. So check through all the bugs and errors that are there in the file, right? Yeah, make a website look more professional. It looks like, and not just like professional, it's like make it look more aesthetically pleasing, and something unique, something out of the box, right? Like not something dull like this. I think I need to buy the subscription no matter what. I need to buy the anti-gravity subscription. I'm loving anti-gravity. Like I'm just loving anti-gravity IDE. Like, so much easier to use, just does a lot of stuff, man. I mean, yeah, I think we do need to buy all the. What is AI credit? What is AI credit? I mean, I don't wanna. It's like signing into a deal I do not know. ChatGPT, what is AI? Okay, not here, not here. I do need two subscription, Whisperflow and so ChatGPT, what is AI credits? I mean, for example, I've reached my quota for like anti-gravity IDE, but what is AI credits? Like it says enable AI credit overages in like in anti-gravity IDE, you know? Okay, and here I was thinking of buying Google's like anti-gravity pro, right? And how much coding can I do? Like I did coding for just 1 hour, like using an AI, and I just like not 1 hour, actually 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and I just tried to build a website. And before the basic website was even built, like yeah, the basic website structure was built, it ran out of the quota, right? So how much credits or things I would get for for buying a membership for the pro, like I want to know that. Like Google AI Pro, right? That's what I like, like yeah, how much ability, like how much lines of code. Like if I talk about in total, that's 2007, so it's like 3000 to I don't know, somewhere above I've written the code worth of like 5000, like for AI just today's like 5000 what lines of worth of code, and it just runs out of quota. So like yeah, how much lines of code would I be able to write when it comes to pro? Like 100,000? I think we have to upgrade that, man. I can actually get that from here. I mean, wait a sec. What the fuck did I just did? You were working on, you know, premium UI, UX redesign and quality improvement specifications. Go on and keep on working with that. You stopped in between. You stopped in between. The volume is just too fucking high. Google One, okay. Annual, we have 19,000 a year, not 24, 60,000. 6,500 a month. DB storage, that's good. Gemini app use limits 4x higher than without Google AI Plus. Gemini in Gmail Docs with and more. Research and more Google Developer Program Premium and more Gemini and Android Studio. Nano Banana. So it's like, oh man, it's like 2,000 rupees a month. That's like the subscription. It's like a gym subscription you're paying, man. I mean, like, yeah, man, for all the stuff they give you, like, I mean, I need to like then shift into like the Gemini workspace or something, like upgrade to Gemini. Gemini app, Google Flow, Google Search. I mean, and what kind of account am I even using? I'm using different accounts, so I need to get in one account and then I have to switch to different multiple accounts. I'm fucked. Yeah, I'm kind of fucked. And then Gemini Flow, get expanding a creative studio to Gemini scenes and stories in Google Flow. It gives a lot of what is Google Flow. I never actually used that, so can I use that for my It's like, yeah, man, it's like an ecosystem that you have to pay for, I suppose. Like Flow, is that sponsored creative Google Flow Search Labs? And something that just came out. It's lagging. Some Let's just save some compute. She brainstorms. So this is how it works. Yeah, but I guess we got no choice. We have to buy the anti-gravity new, and before that, like, yeah. I mean, they call it the Google One subscription. Ah, man, so much money. Google One, right? And yeah, damn. Like they do give you a lot of stuff. Now that I think about it, like they do just literally give you a lot of stuff, like insanely a lot of stuff. You know, plants, plants. Like yeah. So we have plants and upgrade. So we got upgrade. So we got upgrade. We got high TB of storage, so we can use that too, man. like so this is like Google AI Power Plant. So you've got this upgrade, get more with Gemini or AI Plus. We have Pro, get started, everything. So we have get started free of charge, Gemini app, Google Flow, Notebook app storage, search anti-gravity, like yeah, and this is like IR month. Flow, Google search, more access, Nano Banana in search. Like yeah, and then YouTube Premium Light plan, storage, YouTube Premium individual plans, or Google Genie Create. YouTube regular 3 roll ones and the docs videos. Damn, this one's like the banger. Yeah, bro. 4x. That means I would be do 4 times, but then I would need, I don't know. It depends on like yeah. Yeah, so I think that's what it kinda does. Yeah, damn. I think I need to kind of like burn capital on this shit. And not just one account. I think I would need multiple accounts to get back to work. Oh man, that would be like, it's like multiple AI coding agents working simultaneously using that. So I think, yeah, and it's like about how much was it at the start? Like, uh, at the start, it's like, okay, it's not, it never accepts it for some reason. Like, yeah, literally never does. Literally never works the way I want it to work. For some reason, my touchpad is either broken. Yeah, my touchpad is kind of broken. I can just know it. But yeah, I guess this is for today, guys. I mean, literally, because like we cannot have so like yeah, more stuff because the AI agent is not working anymore. Right. And I did, okay, no, it was like the past one. Sorry, I didn't did that. But I did stream today. So yeah. And I couldn't do that in yesterday, so I got no choice but to actually add and to skip the current. No, no, not skip the current task. I mean, delete it. Got no choice, man. Got no choice. Delete task. Yes, delete. But we did stream today, so we got all the stuff that we could go. So yeah, kind of like does that. So thank you for joining. But yeah.